let us dance this night away. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away. Live your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away. To the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away.
Oh, let's have a figure this out. Right, I don't know. Can people hear me? That's one of the first things I need to find out, if possible. And let me change that chat window. Hey, Viv. I think there's a little bit of a delay. Just let me know if people can hear me okay. Oh, cool. Well done. We're just going to leave it a little bit. Just got a few more people joining in. It is bank holiday, so some people are maybe, you know, with a bit of more plans than what I've got. So I suppose welcome everybody. I've only ever done one of these before. We did the cash prize giveaway in December, so anybody who saw that, you kind of know what to expect. If you didn't see that, at least there is a video somewhere, I think. I'll maybe link that somewhere, but there is a video that you can go back and have a look where we gave away £850, I think it was, last year. This year we're doing the same for Christmas, but it will be a little bit more money this time because we're growing, we're bigger. If we grow, what we give out grows. So we're just going to keep, I suppose I'm going to waffle for a little bit, allow people to join and get them about. If you're in the comments and you did find one, if there was any funny stories, let me know. I don't know if Lavaine's on here. Lavaine was telling me of a good story. She was on her hands and knees looking everywhere for these things, underneath shelves in Co-op in Whitwell. So yeah, if anyone's got any funny stories about finding them, let me know. If you're here and you don't know what we're on about, these little things. Was hiding 100 of these around Worksop and the surrounding areas. So it was Creswell, Langold, Carlton, Elmton, Retford. We went all over and there was 100. I think we printed 110 of them. So if we fell short or we handed them to a business and they didn't say yes, we could hide them there, then we still had a few more to go. So there was about 100 in total, maybe a little bit more, hidden all the way around. And this is what we was having to find. So whilst we're waiting for people to join, has anyone got any questions whilst you're here? Maybe you've not started lessons yet, or you don't know what to expect. Theory support, anything like that whilst we're waiting, because I'm going to wait until about 1:15-ish to then start moving on into the next thing. I think 15 minutes is probably a good amount of time to let people join in and find us. Anybody at all? How many got found? So I'll give you that in a minute. I'm not going to tell you quite yet. A lot less than what I thought, but quite a lot got found today. I know that I got a message today from somebody who was in B&Q looking for barbecues, and there was one just sat on the grill, and it's been there all week. So there were some very easy ones that just got overlooked, I think, maybe just hiding in plain sight. But yeah, it was just sat on the grill of a barbecue. But unfortunately, too late, because that was obviously after the Sunday midnight close. How many do you think got found? Like, give me your best guesses. Let me know in the comments. So out of 100, how many do you think was found? If you don't know anything about us as well, I'm Phil from the Driving Instructor. Hit your guesses up in the chats by all means. We're a multi-car driving school in the Worksop area. One of the driving focuses of us, especially myself, is I like to try and give back to the community in which I serve. I do survive it as well. But if we are in a fortunate position, I like to try to give it back. Good guesses, 25 from Viv, Leanne 35. So if you imagine that as your odds, 1 in 35, 1 in 40, we're going higher. It wasn't even that. So you're in a very good chance of winning here. Very low odds. Viv's closest, but even that is still a little bit higher. So you got very good odds. So yeah, at the Driving Instructor, we like to give back a little bit. Do a cash prize draw at the end of the year. Anybody who does driving lessons with us, passes, leaves us a review, you get entered into a cash prize draw. This year we're doing, I think it's 1,500 quid. Last year it was 850. So even if you're not lucky enough to get into the free lessons, you still might have a chance of winning free lessons, because by the time that you pass and you get to the end of the year and we do a cash prize draw, you could end up getting it. Very close, Viv. Very close. So you could even end up winning free lessons at the end of the year anyway, because that's what we do. So we've got, 16 people or so on here. I'll leave it a few more minutes and then we'll get going. Has anyone got any questions whilst you're here? Anything that you're maybe looking at starting to drive, you've not done it yet? It's just anything at all. At least I've got the chat working. It's a bit rough, but it's working. I'm still trying to figure all this out because I want to do a lot more of these. I want to do interactive videos. I did a theory training support on Facebook Live, but that didn't quite get as much traction. So I will start them again once I get a bit more time. So now's the time to grab a cuppa before we get going. There's about 5 more minutes ish and still I'll run into it. I've got to try and drag this along right. It makes me look good on the stats, and I like looking good because this doesn't. Lucy, good question. How much do I charge per hour for a lesson? So with us at the driving instructor, it depends on when you start. So if you're making me come out after 4 o'clock or on a weekend, I am going to make you pay a little bit more for that because I don't want to do it. But if you do Monday to Friday, sort of 8 till 3, any times in between them, they're a little bit cheaper. Here at the driving instructor, we do 2-hour lessons because we generally get people through quicker from doing 2-hour lessons. A 2-hour lesson off peak is 80. If you make me come out on the weekend or after 4 o'clock, it's £100. We're generally getting people through in about 15 weeks, which isn't too bad really in the standard. 15 weeks is quite quick. It's a lot quicker than what you can normally book a driving test, which again is something that we do. We help you get earlier driving tests because at the moment, I think it was September today got released, which is about 25 weeks away, end of September. But we can help you with that as well. So we're not necessarily a premium. We're not the cheapest by far. I don't know if people know, but there's a difference between ADI, PDI, unsupported PDI as well, compared to a supported PDI. Everybody teaches differently. As you can tell, I like to invest in my training, so we generally get people through quite quickly. I suppose in short, £80 an hour, non-prime, £100 an hour, £80 a lesson, non-prime, £100 if it is a weekend or after 4 o'clock. So yeah, that's, I suppose that. What are we on? 12 minutes past. We also offer stuff like, if you want to become a driving instructor, we're training that. We've got 4 at the moment. You'll see some of our cars going around. Again, there's going to be another competition going around for that, where you can win some stuff, because I like to give stuff, like to give back. We've got, Christmas will be here very soon. We do intensive courses. They're going really well. Everyone so far who's done an intensive course with me has passed first time except for one, but they pass now because they get a free retest with the platinum pass. So everybody who's done intensive has generally passed within the week. So if you don't want to hang around and you've got a bit of extra money to spend, we do intensive courses. So that's what we do. Anything else? Anyone else with questions? No worries, Lucy. Absolutely happy to help. Have you been looking anywhere else? I'd be interested to see, because I do know that there are cheaper out there, but I think there's only been one person who I've lost, and that was because at the time my car was broken down. I was very early into it, but we've never lost a pupil to another instructor, whereas I get quite a lot of instructors, other pupils coming to me. So you might find cheaper, but it's not necessarily going to always be better. But I'd be interested to see if you find, asked anybody else or got anyone else's prices, or what your thoughts are. How long do you think you're going to need to pass a test? How cheap or how much per hour was you expecting? So we're nearly about 15 here. Oh, I bet everyone's excited. What's the rough cost then of free driving lessons from the beginning to end? Does anyone know how much you normally spend on driving lessons? What's the average amount of hours the DVSA say? Hey, Chanel. Well, ask Chanel if I'm a good instructor. She'll let you know there. I think we've got Chanel passed. Was it first time? Yeah, theory is the big thing, right? Theory is definitely the big thing. So, right, we're about quarter past here. So one of the things that we'll cover is just the terms which probably everybody has maybe seen but not read. £1,000 cheap, to be fair. £1,000, it'd be nice. We to be fair, we're not far from that, from what we're averaging. There we go. Look, Chanel's there. You don't win anything, Chanel. You've already passed. But thank you. Genuinely do appreciate it. Four main terms to be enter it. Hey, Levain. We've got 4 main requirements for this. So first off is that you're of age to drive. There's no point putting in for this competition, finding it, and being 13 years old, right? So you've obviously got to be 17 or above. There's a little bit caveat. You can be 16 if you're receiving full PIP and you get support there. You can drive at 16. But you've got to be of legal age to drive with provisional license. That's the first eligibility criteria. Hey up, Danielle. After that, you've got to get your theory done within 6 months from today. So 6 months on from here, which is what, October? Should be enough time for you to get your theory done. And in between that, that's when you can claim the prize. If you've already got it done, that'd be great because then we can get straight rolling. I don't want to mess around with this. Whoever wins this is kind of like my promotion sort of thing. So I want to try and get you through quickly and sort of do a good job as effectively as I can. So get your theory done within 6 months, redeem within 6 months, and the driving license has to be taken within the Worksop area. So there's no good if you are from Sheffield and you took a day trip into Worksop, that ain't going to help you. So is that clear? You've got to be 17 or older, or at least legally able to drive. You've got to take the lessons within 6 months, and you've got to have an active theory test within 6 months of the date. After that, that's all that you need. You don't need to send me any money or anything. You all get it just for free from beginning to end, however long that takes. If you're somebody who takes up, 50 hours, which I've never had that really, but if you do take that, then, that's what it takes. I want to try and pass somebody with what you need. So before we jump into the live drawing stuff, grab yourself a quick drink. I need one. I'm just going to run a quick interval, then we'll come back and we'll get straight into it. So we'll see you in about a minute or two. Look at me trying to be all professional and that with my little slideshows. So I don't know if you can see it very good there. Let me try and scroll down so it's a little bit better. That's the amount of people that's entered. 16. You'll notice there's a number 17 now. So if you count round the wheel with me, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, then 14. I think 13 sometimes unlucky for people. So I didn't bother putting anyone down as 13. Just want you to know it's a little bit off centre there, but at least I think you should be able to see everything. 1, 2, 3. In a minute, it'll go a little bit more tidied up. It's because I know I'm trying, Chanel, I really am. The live chat's just terrible, but I've got lots to learn. You'll see that there's 16 different entries on there. If anybody doesn't see their number on there, it's probably too late. I did put a post up just to make sure. I am only human, so mistakes are going to potentially happen. I do think I've got everybody. I responded back to everybody else. The initial plan for these, it didn't quite go as I expected, but everybody's got an entry. If you haven't, it's a bit behind. Yeah, I do know there's a lag. I live in a house with loads of kids. They're always on the internet. So yeah, just a bit of a quick recap then. We hidden 100 of these. Where are they? Here, look. We hid 100 of these around Worksop. People needed to go find them from Monday all the way till Sunday. If you did find them, you'd respond to one of our posts, tell me where you found it. I gave you a number in return, and that's your number represented on this wheel. In a minute, I'll swap it over, you'll get the list, and then I think control, yeah, I've missed out a step what I was supposed to do. But yeah, thank you for everybody who entered. More importantly, thank you to all the businesses that allowed us to randomly hide these little things in some strange places, some really strange places to be fair. But everybody was up for it. Buns and Roses, they was absolutely amazing. All the little businesses that helped us, and the big ones as well. Next year, I'm going to go bigger and better. I've got no idea what, but we're going to go bigger and better. I'm pretty sure of it. So I think, shall we do it? Does everybody want to see who wins? Right, I suppose, good luck. Make sure that you've got your fingers crossed, and everybody else will go into the draw. I think if I do it right, there we go, look. That looks better. So hopefully then, I suppose with the lag, I'm going to know before you knows. I think I'll just run with it, and then I'll pause for a little bit, and then I'll wait. No, I love the idea, Leanne. I love giving back to people. I'm in a fortunate position, so why not? Best of luck, guys. All I'm going to do is, actually, before I do that, I'm going to shuffle the numbers. If you'll see on the board, now, it's not just 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they've all jumbled up and sort of like, everybody else has got a bit of a different position on the board. Ooh, it's exciting. So, you've got your names down there. If you don't see your name, I'm sorry, you've missed the opportunity, but there was always next year. I'm trying to just build suspense because I think I'm just mean like that. But I suppose, shall we? Shall we do it? I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to press this button and we're going to see if it works. Hopefully it works and I've not done anything wrong. Here we go. Oh my god, it's stopping. Ooh. Who's number 10? Evie. So it's Evie, you've won free driving lessons. What do you mean yours has gone off? Don't worry, Levain, it wasn't you anyway, unfortunately. But Evie Hendry. I think if I remember right, Evie found this in Airs. I think it was. So, unfortunately, I haven't got enough to give out to everybody. If there was a few more, I was going to do a few other prizes. But just to confirm there that Evie Hendry has won. Sorry if you haven't won this time, but do please stay in touch because, or at least keep following the page. I'm going to do loads of little giveaways. As the business is growing quite quickly, I want to give out more. If you've got somebody who goes to North Knox College, you'll see when they do their higher achievers, you might see our face there giving out some stuff as well. We've got Christmas coming up. Who doesn't love Christmas? So yeah, there's Christmas to do. What other? Oh, Halloween. I love Halloween. So I'll probably do something for Halloween as well. So if I don't think Evie's even on. I've not seen a chat. I don't even know who Evie is, but I've not seen an Evie post on here. So Evie, I'll get in touch with them, and within 6 months, hopefully, they'll have passed, and then maybe we've got just enough time to do this again. Lucy, if you drop me a message, I will get back to you, and we'll work out trying to help you through your test. If you was unsuccessful the first time, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to help you get what you want afterwards. So everybody, thank you for the businesses. Thank you for taking part. Next time, we've got bigger hunt. 100 wasn't enough. Hey, Tash. We're going to go bigger and better next time. Any ideas, let me know. Please do. Thanks again for getting involved. Absolutely loved it. Congratulations to Evie. Please do follow the page so you don't miss out on all this other stuff. Like I said, £850 last year. Free lessons from beginning to end this year. Now. Next, at the end of this year, it's going to be 1,500 quid. Who knows what else? I just like giving it back. So I suppose I've got a cool little catchline. Gear up, buckle in, and don't miss what's coming next. Thank you so much for being part of this.
light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker.